In this video, we're going to take a look at how to use a mask to create a more complex animation. So this is going to be fun. I hope you're ready. So I want to talk to you about what I've got here on my stage. I have a simple rectangle here that has a blue outline. There is no fill on it because I didn't really need it for this demonstration, and some text, just a very simple button. I have frames inserted all the way out to frame 60. Plus I've got the background on one layer and the text on a different layer. I want you to go ahead and lock down the background and the text. And then I'm going to choose background because I want to create a layer above it. This is going to be the masking layer. So double click on the layer and type in the word mask. Now, making sure that your playhead is all the way at the beginning, let's create that mask. I'm going to choose a nice bright color here. I'm choosing a bright green because we know in the video world, bright green is usually used for green screens, or a bright blue. In this particular case, this is blue, so I don't want to choose that color, so I'm going to work with that bright green. I'm going to get rid of the stroke because I just don't need that. And then let's just draw out a rectangle covering the button. Now, the reason that this is between the text and the background is I only want to work on animating the background. The text is going to be visible at all times. So that's why that's in between there. Okay. Now, as you know, when you need to create some kind of motion tween for anything, whatever you're working on needs to be a symbol. So right click your background, your green background, and let's come down and convert that to a symbol. Name that as mask and click OK. This is going to create a timeline down inside of this symbol that we can work with. And because I have this set to 60 frames, I'm going to set whatever I'm working on inside of the symbol to 60 frames as well, just because I want it to all stop and end at the same time. Make it simple. So let's double click this and go inside. Go out to the 60th frame and choose Insert Frame. Move your playhead back to the beginning and let's split this puppy in two. Because of the way Animate works, all that you need to do is just put a little line there and it's going to split it for you. So that's the fun thing about this program. I'm going to do it like this. Make sure you're happy with it before you release it, because once it's done, it's done. There. Now separate the two and then simply delete the line. Okay, so this is my bottom right corner. So I'm going to rename the layer as bottom right. Above the bottom right layer, I want to put in a layer called, you guessed it, top left. Now I need to cut this, so I'm going to hit Command X on my Mac. If you're on a PC, hit Control X, I believe. I had to think about that for a second. Make sure that you're on the top left layer and then hit paste. Command V on a Mac or Control V on a Windows machine. Now let's line this up before we work on them, before we animate them. You need to make sure that there is no blue peeking through. Okay. The next part of this is to create our motion tweens. So right click on your first layer and then choose Create Motion Tween. When it wants to create the tween and create a new symbol, tell it yes, that's fine. But just make sure that in the library, instead of like the generic symbol 1, you name it something that makes sense. We're going to call this bottom right again. Okay. And then we're going to move it forward, and I'll move this out right about there. We'll repeat the process with the upper right. Oh, excuse me, top left. Right click the timeline, create a motion tween, allow it to do what it wants to do, rename the symbol in the library panel to top left, and then go to the very end of the 60th frame and just move it out a little bit. Okay, let's preview it to make sure it looks good. That's what I want. All right, let's go back up to the main timeline. Now, if you scrub it, it's not going to do anything because you've got this nested down inside of a different symbol. So what we're going to do is we're going to create the mask first. Right click your mask layer, and you're going to go ahead and scroll down to where it says mask. Now mine's off the screen, so just trust me, I'm clicking on mask. Okay, now if I scrub it now, I'm still not going to see anything. So don't panic. It is there. You have to preview it. So I'm going to hit Command Return, and there's my little animation. But look, it does it over and over and over, and I don't want that to happen like that. I just want to have it happen one time. So let me show you how to fix that real quick. All you need is just a little stop command. So I'm going to go back down inside the mask layer. I'm going to double click the symbol, excuse me. Above top left, I'm going to add a new layer, and this is going to be my actions. Always put your actions on top because it makes your life easy, and you can find your scripts when you need it. Click frame 60 on the actions layer, right click and insert a keyframe. Go up to window, come down to actions, and now all you need to do is type in the word stop with an open and closing parenthesis. I'll move that off to the side. Let's go back up to scene 1, lock your mask layer back, save your file, and preview. And there you have it. A button that animates the outside border just one time. You can tweak it however you want. You know, this was a little bit on the slow side, so I might want to make that a little faster, so I'd take out some of the frames. It's all good. Now, here's another cool thing. If you wanted some more variation on that, and you want more than just, you know, the rectangle splitting in half diagonally, you could split it into triangles. Or you could split it into different things and have them twirl as they animate out. You know, the possibilities are endless. But this will get you started in using masks, and I hope you enjoy working with them. I think they have some really fantastic possibilities. Okay, guys, see you in the next video.